It's your girl, Kimmy K504. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Kimmy K504. Hey, everyone. It's your girl, Kimmy K504, and I'm back with another video. Oh, I am so excited because let me say, y'all. These cooking videos is long overdue because of this lady right there in the background. AKA my mother, okay? Like, that's a different story, girl. We're gonna talk later. But today we are going to be making my grandma famous hash browns. Rest in peace to my grandmother Marlene, because without this recipe, without these hash browns, I don't know where my food life would have been at, because like these hash browns are so good and my mama know how to make them like her. Like, it be so good, y'all. Some hash browns. So all the family, all the friends, all the subscribers, everybody in the whole wide world is gonna get a taste of this. I'm gonna show y'all how to make these hash browns, and I want everybody all over the world to enjoy them. This is from scratch, real potatoes, no frozen stuff. Okay, so let me show y'all what we got. All right, so to make these famous hash browns, simple ingredients. You need salt, pepper, potatoes, and some onions. That's it. Very easy. Okay, get you some potatoes. Now if you doing it for like you don't have to do this many potatoes. If it's one person that they cooking for, would you recommend how many potatoes for one person?
One person, one big potato.
One big potato. Okay, so
about a small onion or a half onion.
Oh, all right, like a small onion and a half of them is one. But we about to have a whole feast right quick with the family. All right, so the first step is you have to peel the potatoes.
And I'm using it wrong. I would use it like a knife. I'm not using a potato peeler.
Okay, so
that's not how you use a potato peeler.
This is not the correct way to use a potato peeler, but you get the drip. This peeler potato is the best way you can.
Yes. Basically.
So that's what you gotta do. That's the first step. So just finish peeling the potatoes and the onions.
Okay, I'm just put a 1/4 cup of cooking oil in the skillet. Put it on. Depends on how hot your stove get. I have electric. I don't cook on high because my stove gets extremely hot. Depends on how hot your stove get. You may have to put it on. Don't put it all the way on high. Put it like one tick below high because you don't want it to burn.
Oh, okay. So we're just gonna wait for that. So
while the all this heating up in the skillet, I'm gonna slice my potatoes and onions.
Nice potatoes. You rinse your potatoes off, y'all. And after you peel your onions, you rinse your onions off as well. So you just gonna cut the onions in chunks.
I'm gonna slice it.
Slice them. Oh yeah, slice everything.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you have to use a non-stick skillet, you guys. A non-stick is very important. Okay.
Slice the potatoes.
Hash browns.
Slice them after you peel them.
Alright, so if you guys feel like you're moving slow and you feel like your potato's gonna turn brown on you, if you feel like, you know, you're not moving fast and everything, put them in some water as you're cutting them up. You know, put them in some water and it's not gonna turn brown on you.
But then you have to drain them before you put them in your hot skillet.
Okay, yeah, so no, oh yeah, because it's gonna burn.
It's gonna pop. The grease gonna pop with the water.
Okay, so make sure, and then if you soak them, make sure that you dry them off with like paper towels so they won't burn when you get into the grease.
Now you see how the grease is getting hot?
Now you see the grease is getting hot.
You want it to sizzle. I'm adding it. I'm about to add the potatoes to it. Get back. We'll put it on 6. Mine is on 6. Because you want to sizzle and fry.
Oh, you put it down the street.
Just let it fry.
And you let them fry. It smell like fries. Alright.
This is how I do the onions.
So this is how you slice the onions.
Cut them in half and then thinly slice them. I like to see my onions in my hash browns. A lot of people like chopped up onions. No, slice them. Because you want to see the onions. And you want to taste the onions also.
Yeah. I love onions. We love onions. So we're gonna we love to see onions. Look at the hash brown. It's like you're frying them.
I want the bottom to brown for me. The hash browns, you gotta have them brown. You have to have some parts really brown.
Yeah, I like my hash browns brown, like close to darkness. And then I love that extra peppery taste to it. That's how I like mine. But we gonna show y'all. All right.
Flip it over. See how it's browning down there?
Yeah.
Turn it over.
Ooh, it's popping.
Okay, it's gonna be popping right now. We're gonna mess the stove up. Just clean it after. See how it's browning? You do one different levels to get a darker brown also. We're just browning potatoes down there. We're just gonna keep flipping them.
So flip them until they brown.
You don't want to flip each individual. I'm gonna let that bottom layer brown now. Like that layer had brown, I got that golden brown. And I'm letting whatever's down there fried. I'm gonna flip some more. And the more I do that, I let it fry, let it brown down there, then I flip some more. And then y'all like it a little dark, so I'm gonna let some of them stay down there and get dark brown also. And that's the onions.
Okay. So it's on 6 right now. So, and just wipe around, your stove. Alright, I'm just gonna wait, and then whatever we do next, we'll show y'all.
About every 3 or 4 minutes, every couple of minutes, kind of turn them.
Alright, every few minutes.
Yeah, about every 2 or 3 minutes, just flip them to see how they go. Right now, they flip them, and then I'm gonna let some of them get hard to the bottom.
Okay. Alright. So, this is how the hash browns look.
So I'm gonna flip them with another flip. See how brown they're getting. You don't want all of them to get brown. You just want them randomly brown. That's okay if all of them are brown. You're going to need some brown ones and you're going to need some light ones. They're going to all blend in.
Yeah.
All right. Let it keep on frying.
All right.
Time to flip again.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Yeah, you got to be careful because it's hot.
Yeah, grease popped on my hand, y'all.
Now, Erica, you guys like some dark potatoes, so I'm going to let some of my potatoes get a little darker for you guys.
Yeah. I just feel like I like it dark and it be having that taste and it just be like so good to me.
Well, so I'm going to let it get a little more darker. Let some potatoes cook, darker. Because you guys like it kind of dark, or like some brown chips in it.
We're going to keep waiting.
Okay.
Right. So here it is again.
And you see we got some dark pieces in here. Yeah, that's the color y'all be liking. That color is dark.
I don't know, there's something about it to me. I feel like that'd be like the best pieces to me, you know, but they're all good, but
yeah. Now, I'm going to add my onions.
Okay, so it's time to add the onions, everyone.
I know it looks like a lot, but once it cooks down in there, it's not a lot. It's gonna be good.
Yep, because when you cook onions, it's gonna cook down to
and I'm gonna add my salt and pepper. One thing my mother-in-law taught me about hash browns, you gotta put a good bit of pepper.
Lots of pepper. You gotta make them
peppery. Now it's up to you how you do it. We like ours with a lot of pepper because that's how she always did hers, with a lot of pepper. And salt to your taste. Salt and pepper actually to your taste.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I don't measure salt.
Yeah, we don't measure our seasoning, but it's up to you guys and taste. So you need to mix it up.
Gonna mix this up.
So this is how you cook it. I never watched you really do the whole process.
It's easy. This is it. Now, one thing about hash browns, I'm not doing smothered potatoes. So I don't want this to be...
Oh, that's miles on. I forgot.
Oh, I don't want this to cook moist. Like smothered potatoes be really, really extremely moist. This is hash browns. I don't want it moist. I want it cooked, but I kind of want it to kind of hold the shape of the potatoes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it down to say I'm going to put it on simmer. Because my stove is hot.
Alright, so after that we're going to add the top on here.
Yes, we're going to put the top on to kind of like let the steam get into it. But we're not going to keep the top on this like this. Once I have let it simmer down some, I'm going to come back, I'm going to stir it again, but then I'm going to crack the top. Because I want hash browns, not smothered potatoes. If I keep the top on this, it's going to make it mushy and moist like smothered potatoes, and I don't want to cook like that. So I'm just going to let this get the moisture in it, maybe about 3 or 4 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to stir it again, then I'm going to crack the top on it. Alright, now I'm about to stir in my pot. I don't want this moist. I'll stir at the top on it. See there's moisture and water's getting in there? Yeah. I don't want that to happen. I want it to cook like hash browns, not smothered potatoes. And as we cooking, it's like, see the onions are getting brown, dark down there? Yeah. It's still browning. And you see how the onions are cooking up?
Yeah.
And you see the color that y'all like?
It is so, oh my God, this is like food porn.
Now, I'm going to put my top on, but I'm going to crack the top to let the steam escape, because I don't want them to be moist like smothered potatoes. I want them to be hash browns. Cool. Alright, that's it for now.
Okay, it's time to check them again. Ooh.
And you see how brown they are?
Yeah.
Now at this point, you can start chopping. Once they get soft, kind of like.
Oh, okay, that's how you do it.
Yes. But so far they're not ready to do that yet. They're still cooking tender. But you see how they still slices, they're not mushy. You don't want them, some of them are going to get soft, but you don't want them to become like smothered potatoes. Because it's not smothered potatoes. Yeah. And if you notice, these are still firm, and that's good that they're firm, because that's how you want them to cook firm, but you know, once they soften and everything, they're going to be perfect.
Cool. So good.
So we'll crack the top on them again, and let them continue to cook.
Okay. Checking them.
Oh yeah, they're getting tender. And as they're getting tender, you kind of just want to chop them some.
Okay.
You see how tender they're getting, but they're not there yet?
Yeah. Let me feel it so I can know when I cook it. Oh, okay.
See, it's firm, but still a little hard.
Yeah, I feel it.
And you see how the dark brown coming up that you like?
Yes, that's like the best part.
It's still cooking down here.
They smell like hash browns.
And you see how it's not moist?
Yeah.
How they still fall apart. You can see, you know, there's still slices of potatoes.
Right.
With smothered potatoes, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's like mushy and like moist and
it's
soft.
Moist and soft. But that's smothered potatoes. It's smothered. But this is hash browns. We don't want it smothered.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. As soon as the potatoes get where they're soft, it's done.
Yeah.
We can taste and see if they have enough salt and pepper.
Alright. So she's doing a taste test. Perfect.
I would add a little more salt, but I'm not, because I know y'all want to eat the salt. It's perfect, just like that.
Okay.
Just add it to your plate if you need more.
I don't think I'm going to need no salt.
That's why I'm not going to add it.
I probably may add
just
some pepper.
Potatoes, we did a little more tender.
Okay.
And it's taking a little longer because we have the top right. But like I said, I don't want it to be moist and mushy.
Okay. Alright, we'll be back, y'all. Alright, let's check them again.
As you can see, everything is cooked up. Alright guys, these hash browns are ready. Potatoes are soft. And you see in non-stick how it's not sticking?
Yeah.
Over the years, when I was young, I made my mistakes trying to cook hash browns in a skillet that wasn't non-stick.
Oh yeah, oh all the potatoes.
Epic fail. Epic fail. Epic fail. So right now guys, we're done.
They are done. Oh my gosh, we got some potatoes.
And they're not too moist. Yeah, but they're done.
All right, and that's it.
Put the top on, turn the fire off. That's it.
You gonna move them off the stove?
Yes, I'm moving off the fire because it's the electric stove. If I don't move them off, they're gonna continue to cook. Okay, y'all. So, all right, the hash browns are done. We are doing breakfast, and we got the sausage patties cooking. Well, they about done anyway. And I'm tell y'all how, like, when it comes down to hash browns and my breakfast thing, I love my eggs over medium when it's time to do the hash browns. I love my eggs over medium, so I love that egg yolk when it busts on top of the hash browns, y'all. It is so good. It gives me life. Alright, so this is my eggs and my hash browns, y'all. So I love the yolk. Look at the yolk just bust on it. Like, this how I eat mine. Like, for breakfast, like, I just like to mix it all up to have that egg yolk on my hash browns. Oh my god. And look at all that pepper. Yes, I gotta have that pepper taste. So I'm about to set this up. So it is so good. That's how I eat my hash browns, y'all. It'll be so good. Alright, so it's time to taste it. So I'm gonna taste with my eggs and stuff. Hot. So good. So I hope you all enjoy watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and turn your post notifications on so every time I drop a video you will be notified. Alright, so see y'all later. Bye. I'm gonna enjoy this breakfast, people.